It's Eric Brewer. Eric Brewer. Yay!
I'm still thinking reason why she returned it to us.
Thank you so much for clapping when you heard my name. Keep it going for all the comedians tonight. You guys have a good time? Excellent. So I just moved out of my parents' house, and I believe that deserves a round of applause. Only took me 24 years, so clap it up. The worst part about moving out of my parents' house was now I live in complete filth. I live with 3 guys my age, none of us know how to clean. We've actually gotten to the point now where we've begun inventing ways of cleaning that aren't actually cleaning. For example, this is how we clean our toilet. Whenever we get a shit stain in our toilet bowl, which happens quite often, mainly because the water levels in our toilet are really low. So when we do take a dump, our turds don't actually land in water. They kind of just splat onto the porcelain and roll into the water. Very similar to a dead body rolling down a hill. So we get a lot of shit stains. And because none of us want to actually scrub the shit stains out of our toilet, instead of doing this, we just aim for them whenever we're peeing. You see, what we did there is we took something that none of us wanted to do, and we fixed the problem with something we all have to do. And that kind of innovative thinking is what this great country was founded on. So give it up for America. Yay. How about this weather, guys? You guys liking this weather? Spring has sprung. Love is in the air. The reason that I know love is in the air is the other day I was walking out to my car and I looked down and there were 2 worms having sex in my driveway. Well, I'm not sure they were having sex because I have no idea how that happens. I must have been sick the day we went over worm sex in science class, but I don't know how that works. All I know is that these 2 worms were being more intimate than most married couples. They were all over each other. My guess is that they were sharing each other's slime to keep from burning up in the afternoon sun. Kind of like a worm version of the Titanic. I'll never stop sliming you, Jack. I'll never stop sliming you, Rose. Anyway, I looked back down and the female worm, I could tell she was a female because she had some big old worm tits on her. She was night crawling her ass over to some moist soil to go roll around with some other male worms, while the male worm at my foot dried up and died right in front of me. I think there's a valuable lesson to be learned there, fellas, and that is, if you have nothing better to do and you have no friends, watching 2 worms hump each other in your driveway is actually a pretty legit way to spend your Saturday afternoon. I had a good time. I know they were having a good time, so... Except for Worm Jack, he's dead. When I'm making love to my girlfriend and I'm watching her have an orgasm, it's a lot like watching professional wrestling.
It's fake?
Because I know it's fake, but it's still really entertaining to watch. That's why I usually let her finish, and then I club her over the head with a steel chair, finish her off with a figure 4. I call it the figure 4-gasm. Feel free to use that, guy. Fellas, feel free to use that when you get home tonight. It's fun. I just celebrated a birthday. Yeah. I'm just going to keep telling you guys things that you think you're obligated to clap about, so that way if I suck, I'm like, hey, they're clapping. Celebrated a birthday, and one thing I noticed about getting older, back in the day when I had a birthday, my parents used to give me some straight up cash money for my birthday. Now my parents give me straight up bullshit gift cards, which I don't know why. So apparently I asked my mom, I said, yo, Mom, what's up with all these gift cards for my birthday? What's going on? She's like, well, Eric, your father and I were afraid to give you money because we think you might spend that money on drugs and alcohol. So basically my parents look at me the same way you look at the homeless guy begging on the corner of Crenshaw and Washington or whatever ghetto street name you can think of. But what my parents don't know is I have a really fat weed man. And to him, a Chipotle gift card is a perfectly acceptable form of currency. Yo, Brewer, you got 5 on this blunt? No, but I got a big ass burrito on it, so hey, let me hit that shit. My name is Eric Brewer, thank you.
Come on, Eric Brewer, give it up. Hey! Let's keep clapping for all 9 contestants. All 9. 9. Some of them will be invited back at the end of the night for the or the quarterfinals coming in May the 8th. We hope you'll come back and watch them because they keep getting better and better. It's fun when you watch them every week. You're here a lot, aren't you? You see these guys get better and better, huh? Is it really? Are you serious? What'd you think of the show?